Hey guys, welcome to a new video on my channel. It is December now and it's really cold. It's so dark outside all the time. It's super depressing. And at the same time I'm doing my exams. So I'm really busy right now and really stressed. But I'm almost done now. I have 2 exams left. There are people outside. Yeah, I have 2 exams left, and then I get to go on holiday and go home to Denmark, to my family, and just make holidays tradition with them. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I just wanted to have a relaxing weekend, and I was thinking about music for contemporary dance because we're doing a solo project soon. In May it has to be done, so that's really soon. I haven't really started yet, but I was looking at music and I started thinking about what kind of music is good for contemporary dance, and I don't know, I wanted to show you guys, I guess, what I like to hear while I'm dancing and what I find inspirational. Okay, so here we have my Spotify account, and I have a playlist that I already made a long time ago with 135 songs apparently. That I use for dancing when I dance by myself, or that I think would be good to use for teaching for classes, or and I go down to the bottom because that's the most recently songs that I put in it. And I can see here I have a lot of like Tibetan singing bowls. That's because I want to use it for my solo, so I'm not completely on bare ground with the solo project yet. I have some few ideas that I maybe will talk about in another video, but yeah, I want to use singing bowls. A lot of these songs are very electronic, because that's what I find the easiest to dance to. A lot of these different artists are like, the songs they're making have a lot of variation in them. They can start out slow and then a beat, but it doesn't follow the beat and has all of these little sounds that's coming in all the time, and it's always kind of weird sounds, so you can really use your imagination to what it could symbolize and what you can use it for. One of my favorite artists is Nicolas Jaar. He has this Mujer. It's a really good song, and like all of his songs are really good, and like I said, kind of electronic, not completely. It's difficult for me to put a genre on all of this because I don't know a lot about music. But he's definitely an artist worth checking out. He has a lot of really nice songs that are perfect for dancing, in my opinion. There are lyrics in a lot of his songs, but that's okay because they're not dominant in the song, and I think that's very important when you're doing contemporary dance, because if the lyrics become too dominant, then they will kind of take over the choreography. They will color your thoughts, your opinion about what is this choreography about. So you really have to take care when you're choosing a song for solo projects or for choreographies anyways. And not so much for classes, it doesn't matter, just pick something that you feel good moving to. But if you're making a choreography, then you really have to think about what kind of music you're choosing. If you even want to to move to music. You can also choose to move to silence or singing bowls. No, but I usually stay away from songs with vocals in them, just because I don't want the choreography to be painted by whatever the singer is singing about. That has nothing to do with what I want to communicate. Okay, let's go back. So yeah, you can see I have a lot of songs with Nicolas Jaar because I really, really like him. And I get so inspired by his songs, and it's just a lot of different inputs that you can choose to take from. You can choose if you want to follow the rhythm of the drum and be tribe, or you can be kind of going in a weird direction and follow the keyboard that is kind of spacey in a way, or you can follow his voice that is has more flow to it and bring the two different elements together. I also like a lot of the XX. You probably know them. Like, yeah, intro is really, really nice. In general, I really like kind of these calm songs where it's not too much energy in them. And I feel like the XX is doing a lot of that, really calm. And also another artist I want to talk about later. But they still have the beat in the background. That kind of makes it easier to move to their songs. If you want to use it for classes, definitely. It's easier when you have a beat that you can move to. In general, I like, for choreographies, it's okay if it doesn't have a beat, that you keep your counts on, because, I don't know, I feel more free when I can choose different notes, different different parts of the song that I want to move to, and I can choose if I want to make it slow or fast, if I want to make it contrast or follow the energy of the song, so it doesn't need to have a beat that I constantly follow. And then of course there's Trentemøller. Trentemøller is, he's amazing. It's just all his songs are perfect for dancing. One of my favorites, it's not here I think in the top 10, it's the one called I have commercials because I'm a poor student and I can't afford to to buy Spotify. I'm sorry. Hey, we're back. Sorry for the commercial break. I was talking about Trentemøller. My favorite song with him is, see if I can find it. It's this one, Haste. It's 13 minutes long. It's really, really long. But it starts out so slow with just like this ominous sound that becomes more and more intense, and it's really, really building up for a very long time, and then it finally gets to the beat. It's just very, very creepy, very, I don't know, I feel like I'm traveling into another world. And that's what he really does to you. He also, morphine is so good. It feels like I'm a completely different place. It feels like I'm not in Germany or not even in Europe anymore. this is definitely a person you should go check out. Doesn't matter if you're a dancer or not, it's just his music is insane. I've listened to a lot of Flume when they came out with their new album Skin. I haven't heard that much from them before, but when they came out with this album I just got hooked. Especially the first number on the first track on the album, Helix. I really like that. It's very short. No, it's not. So it's 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. It feels very short to me. I wish it was longer because it's kind of the same actually as Haste. That is very quiet in the beginning and then it builds up as you go along. And at some point then the rhythm comes in it and it becomes more energized and faster. Yeah, it's super cool. I listened to this so many times. Okay, and the last two artists I want to talk about just real quick is Tiana Factory and Fever Ray. Both Tiana and Fever Ray. Fever Ray is definitely my favorite. They have lyrics, and that's why I don't think I would ever use them in a choreography, but again, their songs kind of take me to another space, another place, and they're just beautiful. Very silent and calm. So these two artists are more normal in a sense, that they're still very electronic, but like I said, they put a lot more weight on the vocals. So it's more enjoyable to listen to if you don't like it without any vocals. Yeah, I have a lot of music on this playlist and I didn't want to go through it all. I just wanted to let you guys have a quick peek in what kind of music I like to move to and what it kind of says about me. I feel like music says a lot about you. And yeah, like if you want to see more of this music, you can always go on Spotify. You can look for me. Irene Hoppe is what I'm called here in this playlist. I know it's written in Danish, but you can go and find it, and then you can have a look at the music that I like to dance to. I have a lot of playlists that you can check out if you want to as well. This is my favorites, or yeah, every time I favorite something, it goes in here. Yeah, and I think I will go through all of these playlists, but maybe in another video, because I want to talk about it. I love talking about music. It's a really big passion of mine, like almost as big as movies and dancing. And of course it's close committed to dancing, because this is what inspires me the most. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye!